Some of you might remember Marvin, Chris Klein and Ned Beecher's Swiss AFS student. Marvin was here for the 2004 primary season. He was no fan of our president and had little respect for our electorate. Marvin has kept in touch and returned, and it's fair to say that he has remained downright cynical about the state of our union. Well, that is until this fall, when Marvin couldn't conceal his excitement and told Ned, "In Europe, we could never change like you are. In the US, your whole system can turn around like that. Obama, I mean, yes, we can. Yes, we did." I imagined Clarence Carr's house ablaze in celebration as I read Newsweek's election edition. Every page was devoted to the election, from the first candidate's first step in New Hampshire to the "Yes, we did" victory celebration in Chicago's Grant Park. The tears welled as I watched the story unfold. This story that tells us, as Barack Obama told us on November 4th, America is still a place where all things are possible, where the dreams of our founders are alive in our time, and where the power of democracy trumps the power of, well, power. As the story reaches its final chapter, the economy is tanking. It is then, I believe, that we witnessed our dream become reality. It was then, as we watched leaders and pundits and oligarchs scramble around crying, the sky was falling, and we witnessed Mr. Obama's calm in the storm. It was then that the undecideds chose, and Dr. King's dream for our country was realized. America rose up and voted for the content of Mr. Obama's character. Yes, we did. The tears continue. They came as my buddy teared up telling me about President-elect Obama's most emotional moment on the trail. The family had gathered at a not-so-great restaurant and had a not-great-so meal and a not-great-so cake for one of the girls' birthdays. Well aware that the lost time with his family was the hardest part of the campaign, his daughter looked up at him and lied. "Daddy, this is my best birthday ever." His toughest moment, his daughter lies to him. Character. In 1955, Pete Seeger told the House Un-American Activities Committee, "I am not going to answer any questions as to my association, my philosophical or religious beliefs, or my political beliefs, or how I voted in any election, or any of these private affairs. I think these are very improper questions for any American to be asked, especially under such compulsion as this." This statement very nearly cost Mr. Seeger his career, yet he kept on singing despite the compulsion to do otherwise. More tears when, 3 days ago, Pete Seeger, aged 89, sang "This Land is Your Land" on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Impishly, ironically, and constitutionally, including these words. I saw a sign there, and on the sign it said, "No trespassing." But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. This side was made for you and me. Willa and Molly mocked Juno's and my blubbering, but it was impossible not to be moved by the message we were witnessing. Kick the darkness till it bleeds daylight. began their changing. I've had this quote on my desk since the day after the election. Rosa Parks sat in 1955. Martin Luther King Jr. walked in 1963. Barack Obama ran in 2008 that our children might fly. We face times that will try our souls. For now, though, let us bask in the new flow while we heed our president's call to pull up our sleeves and get to work that our children might fly. Yes, we did.